Now this is cool. As you can see, Ellen and I have driven the short but scenic drive.
12 minutes. Yes, beautiful. I want to stop at that farm stand.
We could swing back by there, provided we have time. But we have made it to DS Cole Growers, also in little tiny Loudon, New Hampshire, the second half of the sort of the day, the big Thursday up here in the 1st of August. And why am I using this handheld microphone? Well, there's a guy over here. He's got a DS Cole shirt on. It's his own name on there. Doug, what's the S stand for, Doug? Nobody knows this.
I was going to ask him that.
Yeah.
Doug Scott Cole Growers.
Douglas.
Doug?
That sounds good. Nice
Thanks
to
for
you.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Now this is not a trial. This is an open house.
Yeah.
Who do you see here, and what do you show them?
Oh boy, it's a mixed bag. We have a lot of brokers that sell our young plants, our liners. We have a lot of independent garden centers that are in the New England area that we sell to. When we have our finished plants. So our whole main core is selling young plants as much as we can year round, and then we fill in the rest of the year, which is a lot of time, with poinsettias, cyclamen, finished pots.
So garden
we
mums
do it all.
outside.
Garden mums,
Finished garden
just
mums.
coming into bloom.
So you're a
Yeah.
young plant grower and a finished plant grower, serving
right.
New England.
That's right. Oh, but with young plants, we service North America.
Anybody watching this? Well, at least in North America.
North America.
You haven't gone completely global yet, right?
No.
Except on sourcing
no, but
things.
Canada is a great market for us also.
Wow.
Sourcing, yes.
All right. Well,
Canada's not too far.
that's probably closer to Canada than Chicago right
Yes.
now, are we not? All right.
Probably.
Well, take us through. First thing we noticed when we walked in was a lot of houseplants. You've been doing houseplants a while now?
Yeah, we've been doing it for quite a few years now. We've been slowly building up our numbers and varieties. We do a lot of product from our own mother stock. We buy in stock, or cuttings, I should say, and we're doing a lot more and more tissue culture. So we're always trying new stuff, and a lot of the new things we have this year were products that we trialed all this past year. We're always a little nervous about jumping right in until we've had a year to see if it's any good. And, since I'm not 20 years old anymore, I can say when I was 20 years old, there was an awful lot of this product that we used to grow. And I think Chris knows what I'm talking
Wait,
about.
that was the first houseplant boom, right?
Right.
We're bringing
Exactly.
it
That's right.
back. Do you have anything that's sort of like new and exciting in
Ooh,
houseplants?
yeah,
As opposed
new.
to, we love
Oh,
spider
not
plants,
old
but-
and
Right.
well, it depends who it's new to, right? Are you
Right.
20
It's
years
all about,
old? Are you
you know,
80 years old? So-
New to me, kind of.
So
stuff.
some of it's just the way things are grown now also. So some of the products that we have from tissue culture, we never had from tissue culture back then, so it was a collectible. And now we're able to produce in mass, let's just say. So even right here where we have some of our varieties as liners, we've added some Satanthe. It's not a new plant, but it's new for us, and I'm wrong, it's not a Satanthe, it's a Calathea.
Calathea, yeah.
Bonnie spiders, they have a nice rounded shape to them, and that's new for us this year. So now we have that, or you can get your regular spider, which is actually more special, so to speak, because it's a Hawaiian spider. I can show you a finished plant later. And then we can keep walking along, and we have a series of Tradescantia, including the Nanook, which is very popular, and many of the Tradescantias we call zebras. It's our own in-house name. So we
People
have a purple
collect these, and
zebra.
there are I've seen posters with 2 or 3 dozen different species of these, or cultivars.
Yeah.
It's just amazing
Yeah.
how many there
Okay.
are.
All right, well-
so keep working the
Well-
line.
well-
You get expanded.
Well, for example, this is a mixture of a few different varieties because we sell collections also, so people can get a mixture. And alocasias are getting to be a big deal, so we've somewhat divided out the more houseplant alocasias like these two. One's dragon scale, one's black velvet, and then there's also the large growing type like the portadoras that are really good for containers in people's gardens. So the alocasia is a big boom now. And this one, you gotta see this one. This is called Xanthosoma, although I've seen it listed as an alocasia Mickey Mouse. I don't know where that name came from. I can only tell you
It's
that
like a
maybe?
stingray
It
plant
is.
that has that
It
same
is.
little tail on
Could
it.
look
but-
like
Yeah.
a cat. Cat's
And
ear.
this one I broke the rules. We've had 3 crops, but we haven't had them old enough to see exactly how they'd be because it was just too cool.
Well, and as hot as it is here in little cool Loudon, New Hampshire, all this stuff seems very appropriate.
Right. So string of hearts have worked very well for us and our customers. So this year we have regular, silver, and we have this new
With a little bit of pink in it,
type
yeah.
here.
Oh,
And it
I like
grows just about as fast as the others, so that's nice. So yeah, we can keep walking along.
All right.
And what seems to be the most popular one that you, not one, but several, popular with your customers, not necessarily.
You mean houseplants in general?
Houseplants.
I'll tell you, the Trascantia, we sell probably the highest volume because I think they can use them not only as a houseplant but as a combo in their combination.
Goes between annuals and
Yeah.
kind of fits in
Right.
anywhere.
And then succulents, we try and pick succulents, and especially Echeveria, that are going to be larger growing because we know our customers who buy our young plant liners have to have success soon. You know, they buy them in the spring, they want to sell them in the spring. They don't want to sit on a little cool
Right,
looking
right.
little Echeveria. So we've tried to pick and choose appropriately.
I like this one. Has that vein through it.
Yeah, that's a nodulosa type, and that one does get a little height to it. It's just different. So we sell these in collections also.
Oh, I love those stone crops, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or some kind of toes.
You know
call
what?
those.
I call them pussy toes, and my kids laugh at me because I don't think that's a name at all. This one is Fenestraria.
That's so
We
cool.
grow that from seed.
Those are fun.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And then cactus the same way. I'm illustrating potted cactus, but we sell in the liners as you see them there.
That's not finished. But, I mean, you pot them up and sell them almost right away.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
Those are big ones.
Could use that as wall art.
Yeah. So here would be an example of a plant that is not in production. We are building our mother stock on this old-fashioned Cissus discolor. So we're just building stock, and then hopefully, if you come next year, when you do come next year, we'll have this into our young plant production.
Did I
So
hear
we're
you have
hoping-
your own lab here?
No lab. No.
I heard wrong. That's
What kind of
next.
lab?
That's oh, never mind.
So over here, we just are illustrating products that are in our 4-inch pots, as you notice.
String of turtles, Ellen.
Yeah, and
turtles.
everything here is
I've never
available.
seen a string of
Is it a
turtles.
slow
No.
mover? Kidding.
That is super.
a little pepperoni.
Yeah, this is very, very popular. You know the fads like the string of dolphins and then the pilea peperomoides, and
Yeah.
this is
And you've got those.
yeah,
So you're,
yeah, but that's sort of passé now.
Yeah.
You know, so,
What's next?
So everything here we grow for our local market, and it is available as a young plant. So here's a fun one we had this past year.
It's a
I don't know if you
variegated
can see.
string of pearls.
Yeah, marble string of pearls. Yeah, and it grows as fast as the regular string of pearls. It's a good one. So here's the side by side. So,
Now you are known for, even though you come from little Loudon, New Hampshire, for traveling the world.
Well, that's the idea.
As much as anybody does, and that's how you come up with some of these things.
Yeah,
You've got some good
yeah.
sources off.
And it's
the
not
shore.
always finding the product; it's finding the people who might find you the product, or having those relationships, right?
Yeah.
Working with the breeders.
This is like a trip to Florida, Ellen.
Yeah.
You and I
I
have
know.
traveled in Florida together, and we haven't seen this much variety sometimes.
Really?
This would be an example of the Alocasia that we are finding that are short. You see how they're a really cool houseplant?
Yeah.
Secret, dragon scale. And then when we walk over farther, we'll see the tall ones like Portadora that make a great combo for outdoor planters. So just, again, Trascantia, it's simple plants, really good numbers. Polka dot, hypoestes, we're offering in combination, or a collection. We do a lot of collections for our young plant
And you
buyers.
have a lot of small customers, so you have small minimums, small numbers. Somebody could buy
That's
like
50 right there.
That's
so
it.
they're only getting 17 per color, and they like that.
any grower or small retailer could handle
Right.
that much. Right. That'd come back on the airplane easily.
So ficus, nothing new. It's just the form, the fact that we were able to get them as cuttings and root them and sell them as in this case, it's a collection. You get all 4 when you buy them from us. And we're just adding on to some of our newer Rexes. We're adding some of the older, like the Iron Cross. And this is the Bonnie chlorophytum, if you haven't seen it before, with a nice curly leaf.
But I've never known it to have a name
Oh.
versus Hawaiian.
Well,
so I think that's great to be able to
That's
call them by their
that's
proper
Hawaiian.
names.
And if you notice, if you know your chlorophytum, you'll see that that's very wide leaf with a lot of
Yeah.
yellow. So we've switched our normal chlorophytum strictly over to the Hawaiian
That
now.
is a higher quality than you typically find from the multi-mass-produced,
Right.
low-quality spider plant.
You said that. Okay. All right. So And just to give you an example of the string of hearts with how they're growing out with their nice color.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Beautiful, beautiful. So do you do anything besides foliage here at DS Cole anymore?
Oh yeah, we do definitely. We do everything we always did, and this is the area, the niche that we're increasing. Plus the fact that for us and for our customers, it's year round.
Mm-hmm.
So we're willing, or not willing, we're excited about having people purchase this product all year, and it helps our finished plant market also. So we're always full. If it's not this, we'll go into cyclamen poinsettias for the fall, but we won't stop with the houseplants because the market's here now.
And it's growing. And availability online, if somebody, a grower or retailer out there wants to see what you've got?
Our E-Picus, like a lot of the propagators, is available online to view our availability at all times, yes.
All right. Well, I think it's only up to you and I to go around and figure out what we can take back to Boston, Chicago, right?
I can fill up my car.
Doug, thanks for the tour of the house.
We have lunch, and we have all kinds of color product, because whether it's new crazy tunias or new scavola, new salvia, etc., we're still on top of that. This is
we don't want anybody to forget you're in the color
Don't forget
business.
that. Yeah, color.
Yeah. And how many people will you get through here on this Thursday?
About 300, roughly. Yeah. Even though it's 100 degrees or so. Is this New Hampshire? Really?
Don't mind the
please
drips
no.
here. I'm used to it. It's a greenhouse.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
You're a Florida
Doug,
guy.
I'm a Florida guy. Well, Doug, thanks for the
welcome.
quick tour. Great job. Got a great facility. If you get a chance to come up to Loudon, New Hampshire, the first Thursday, of August every year.
Yes.
You and Pleasant View Gardens cooperate on this nice open house.
Yeah.
It's
That's
amazing
great.
how many people in the industry converge on this little town. Do you know how many people live in Loudon?
About 7,000 maybe. Or so.
Well, 7,000, so 8,000
Bigger than
today.
you think.
All right, thanks, Doug. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
and the New Hampshire Speedway too.
Oh, that's right.
We're heading there next.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Yep.